And then I'm going to come in here and I'm going to use my, my peach. Even though we see dark stuff on there, I don't want to do that yet. So, oh, here's a wonderful opportunity for me to kind of ad lib too. I don't have to have it exactly like it. Here I am thinking about what I was just practicing and doing that. But we want to be able to have enough strokes that we can start getting some saturation. We want to be able to have an opportunity to use our brush just like we would when we're doing regular hair. Although I want to be very controlled with my brush. I don't want to have my brush start becoming, sweeping the pigment or whatever into other areas that I'm trying to go ahead and take into consideration. Let's take a look at this. Maybe we'll have a little bit more direction because he's got his head turned a little bit. So we can come in here and we can show maybe one little gap in here. I would try to get something on here probably and then try to modify my strokes. We can't see his hair anyway. And so you just want to have it be as believable as possible. Don't just go ahead and stick something on there for the sake of sticking something on there. Okay, so now if we had his head turned, let's see if we can get a little influence of this. This looks like it's coming back here, so we probably have a crown of his head. Often that crown or that point where, well, let's call it a part, on a boy's head or a woman or whatever, is still going to have a central hub, kind of. And so we have this coming down, and this is coming like so, and we can have different locks that are, a little shorter and overlapping. And before it's too late, if we decide that it is too high here, we could, shave that down just a hair. And yet I'm not sure. See, I can always add more hair. I don't want to get too committed. I think there's more over here too myself. And you can't see it. Oh, this is hard because I want you to be able to see the strokes, so to speak. And also have an opportunity to, let's catch some of these shorter ones, the bangs. You could do it light enough that if you do indeed need to make an adjustment, you can. Take into consideration here, I'm just going to get that base, whether it's lighter or darker, and if I need a little bit of change in direction, look for the places to put the V's. The V's are going to be the places that I'm going to be able to show maybe a darker places down through the recesses of the hair later. Don't want to do it right now, but pay attention to that, the direction. Like this one's coming like this, but maybe there's hair a little bit in front of that, so we can start having distance. Remember, anytime we have something blocking our view, we want to make sure we pay attention to a little different turn. So maybe this is in front and this is blocking our view of this one. And so it gives us a chance to have some distance here. And so if I get enough value on here, maybe he has shorter hair. That's another reason why the V's would work very well, because that just means that I'm going to come up with a place where it overlaps and I have that V again, that place where I can come up underneath. That shortens it up right there. And instead of having it all the way up, to the top without any interruption. So it's really good for us to think about the length. What would constitute that? We basically want to shingle his hair so that we have shorter pieces coming over other pieces, things that are blocking our view, and yet keep it believable and not just chaotic. Hi, I hope you enjoyed this video, this excerpt. And if you did, please take the opportunity to subscribe. Then that way you'll know when there's new ones, and I always hope that they're going to be useful for you and give you some good information. And if you want to share it with your friends, I'd appreciate that too. And we'll look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks.